This is an important step for him. I'm happy for him that he took this step because hopefully it's the first step in the right direction, and the first of a lot of good things to come for him.
Do you believe there's still a future for him in this league?
There's always a future for somebody. I mean, the amount of talent he has, like I said, I think he understands that this is the most important thing. That everything else, secondary. Regardless of what happens in 10 years, he's not going to be playing football. I'm not going to be playing football. But what's important is him getting, this addiction and everything he's dealing with his life under control, because we have a long life to live after this. So, like I said, that's the most important thing for me and most guys in this locker room.
When we talked to you before the season, it seemed like Josh was different, and everybody said he had a new focus and commitment. Did you see that change at all? In the 4 weeks that he hasn't been playing?
Not at all. Not at all. I was here every day, every meeting. Didn't miss a meeting. Wasn't late to a meeting. Locked in. He can get up here and recite the plays for you on camera just as well as Cody can. That's how much he was in it. But like I said, I think, he understands. This is more important. You never know what someone's struggling. Addiction is a very serious thing, and it's from the outside looking in. It's hard to put judgment on or analyze it because, like I said, it's so complex. So I think he understands that it's important for him to try to do his best to get a hold on it, and that's what he's doing.
Because of all the things though that you said about him and how good he seemed to be, were you stunned by the news yesterday then?
Me personally, I wasn't stunned. I had lost a sister this summer to a heroin overdose, and she had been clean for 2 to 3 years, doing incredible. Talked to her regularly, but the one relapse cost her her life, and it was something I didn't see coming. And like I said, it kind of opened your eyes up to what addiction is like, and it's not a black and white situation. It's not cut and dry. It's complex, and like I said, it's as important for Josh to take this step to try to figure it out. It's a hard road, and he understands that. But like I said, football it's not important right now. It's really not.
We were just talking to Hugh, and he said he's done talking about Josh Gordon. Do you understand why maybe he and or the team would feel they've reached a breaking point with Josh?
I didn't see Hugh's interview. I don't think he from what you said, it didn't sound like he said anything about a breaking point. I think he said he was done talking about Josh from the standpoint that we have the Washington Redskins on Sunday. He has a job to do, and the football players on his team have a job to do. And that wasn't going to change whether Josh was here or not. So we have to do our best to do everything to win this football game this weekend. So I think it's just a matter of shifting focus. He has to do whatever he has to do to get this team over the hump, and we have to do the same thing. So I think it's just a matter of keeping his focus where his responsibilities lie.
Guys were starting to get excited, and Terrell Pryor, Joe Thomas talked about it.
Yeah.
About getting him, the possibility of getting him back next week when he was scheduled to come back. Is it any kind of a letdown in that aspect that you guys thought you were going to get this mega playmaker back? And I know the personal side's more important, but
and like I said, that's just where I'm at with it. The personal side is more important. Like I said, I love football as much as anybody else, and Josh is one of the best talents, up there with the best talent, and that I've ever seen up close and personal as a receiver. And I played with an extremely good one over in Cincinnati, and Josh has all the physical tools to be every bit of that, but it's still secondary. Him being a good receiver isn't going to save his life 20 years from now. Him coming back to help the Cleveland Browns in 2016 isn't going to help him in 2025 if he's still dealing with these same issues. So, like I said, I'm sincere. What he's doing is important, and like I said, I pray for the best for him, and I'm here for him no matter what.
Hey, Hawk, I didn't know about your sister. I'm really sorry. What was her name, and where was she living?
Her name was Lucia Young, and she's back in Pennsylvania, where I'm from. Yeah.
How do you process all that?
Process what? I'm sorry.
Losing a sister that way.
It was tough. It was it was tough. There's really no way to describe it. And I think the hardest part was that she was doing so good. She was incredible too. She's an incredible person. She was doing everything to help people in her situation. moving forward. She had an incredible story, and she was using her story to help other people who were dealing with addiction. But like I said, it's tough. You know, certain things happen, and you know, I think about her every day and every game that I'm playing. You know, because she was so excited to come out to the games this year. You know, but like I said, it's a complex situation, and it's important. Getting his life together is the most important thing for Josh. You know, and like I said, you know, us on the outside looking in, we can make the judgment of, oh, he should be doing it because he's good. Football doesn't protect you from it. You know, playing against the Washington Redskins won't protect you from it. Money being dead when your faith doesn't protect you from it. You know, I mean, that's the reality. So, like I said, I think it's important to have compassion for the situation and just pray that, you know, things happen to where he gets everything under control.
Good. Thanks, man.
No